There's so much to learn, so much to explore. From the surface of the water to the ocean floor. It's Porky's Ocean Patrol. Yes, Porky's Ocean Patrol.
Ahoy, my friends. Welcome to Porky's Ocean Patrol, a show with me, Porky, and my friends Georgie, Karno, and you, my ocean patrollers. Together, we'll discover all about our great southern reef, the wonderful sea creatures that call it home, and how we can all keep our oceans happy and healthy. Woohoo! Incoming call from an ocean patroller.
Ahoy, Porky. Can you please tell me about the Western Blue Groper?
Ahoy there, Tex. Well, let me spin you a tale about the Western Blue Groper, the ocean's gentle giant. Despite their name, these beauties aren't actually gropers, but wise old wrasses, the largest bony fish species living large on the rocky reefs of South Australia. Females and young'uns sport shades of brown and green, while the males strut their stuff in stunning shades of cobalt blue. Here's something fascinating. Some of these males start life as females. And if the large male disappears, guess what? The female takes over, transforming into a male groper to keep the crew in line. Talk about a fishy transformation. Now, these groper legends have been swimming the Australian Ocean for eons, with their family roots stretching back to the Ice Age. They're not just big fish, they're ancient mariners, living up to a whopping 70 years, and can grow to 1.7 metres long. Blue gropers are super important for keeping their ecosystem in balance. By chowing down on critters like crabs and sea urchins, they ensure the reefs stay lush and thriving. Without them, those critters would munch away at the algae, leaving the reefs barren and empty. But it's not all smooth sailing for our blue buddies. They face their fair share of troubles from those pesky spearfishers and overfishing, earning them a spot on the vulnerable list, especially since they don't reach maturity until they are at least 15 and are not fully grown until they are 30 years old. But fear not, fellow ocean lovers. We can lend a helping hand by keeping our oceans clean and clear of rubbish. So grab your bags, pick up the trash, and let's give these blue beauties the love and respect they deserve. The ocean, known as sea country, is an important part of Aboriginal culture, and we all play an important role caring for the sea. My friend Karno can help us learn more about Aboriginal culture. Nina Marnie, Florence.
Nina, Marnie, Porky and Karno, can you show us how to play the didgeridoo?
Ooh, that's a question for our resident Didge expert, the one and only Karno.
Okay, ready for this, ocean patrollers? Now, many of us know this instrument to be called the didgeridoo, but what you might not know is this is not its traditional name. The name comes from the first creators of the instrument, who were found in northeast Arnhem Land of the Northern Territory. They are called the Yungu, which is spelt Y-U-N-G-U, and in their language, they gave it the name Yiraki, which is spelt Y-I-D-A-K-I. Now, another interesting bit of information you might not know is who's allowed to play it. Now, in many cultures all over the world, sometimes they might have things that are only meant for boys or girls. This could range from anywhere to be a place, a song, a dance, clothes, or even instruments. And in this case, for the Aboriginal people of Australia, they only allow the use of this instrument by boys.
Flip my fins! I never knew that.
Let me show you how it works. Now, there are 3 things that I learned to do to be able to play it. The first is learning to create rhythms of vibration with our mouth, like this.
Let's all try.
Now, the next is creating sounds with our voice, kind of like mimicking the sounds of animals, like perhaps a dingo or a kookaburra.
Whoa! Sounds super cool, Karno.
And the lucky last one is learning to play for a long time, which can be tricky. It's done through a method of breathing called circular breathing, where I learn to breathe in through my nose and have a continuous airflow and vibration coming from my mouth, like this. And then tie all of those things together, like this. Let me show you how it sounds through the hierarchy. So there you have it, Ocean Patrollers, the hierarchy or didgeridoo and how we use it.
Excuse me while I answer this call, Karno.
Ahoy, Porky. Why is there so much seaweed on the beach?
Ahoy there, Anton. A round of applause for such a top-notch question. Let's plunge into the depths of seaweed secrets with Georgie, my seaweed-savvy sidekick.
Thanks, Porky. Seaweed isn't just that stinky stuff you find on the beach. It's a marine marvel, boasting over 10,000 varieties worldwide. And right here in the Great Southern Reef, we're home to around 1,500 species, many of which aren't found anywhere else in the world.
Wowee, that's a lot.
But why is there so much of it, you ask? First off, these marine marvels come in 3 colours: red, brown and green, each with its own exceptional abilities. With soft fronds and anchors called holdfasts, seaweeds go with the flow and stay grounded, even in the wildest waves, ensuring they don't drift away from their underwater homes.
But I see some seaweed floating on the ocean surface too.
Yes, Porky. Some crafty brown seaweeds even sport hollow floats to help them snag extra sunlight and shoot up towards the ocean's surface. Did you know seaweed has a turbocharged growth rate? Giant kelp can grow a whopping 50 centimetres in just one day.
Talk about high-speed sea marvels.
Now, don't be fooled by their serene appearance. Seaweeds are heroes of our marine ecosystems. This is because they are hard-working habitat builders. Kelp forests are made of brown seaweeds like golden kelp, giant kelp, and bull kelp that support thriving underwater cities filled with animals from the smallest snail to the largest whale.
Seaweed isn't just a superstar in the sea, it's also a backstage hero in everyday life.
Absolutely, Porky. I bet you didn't know red and brown seaweeds can be found in all sorts of products, from toothpaste to ice cream, and even your household cleaners. Seaweed's got its tentacles in all sorts of household products, making our lives a little greener and cleaner every day. Seaweed washed up on the beach is important as well. It's where shorebirds come to feast on tiny critters that live underneath the wrack, and also gives nutrients to the plants growing further up in the sand dunes.
So next time you spot seaweed at the beach, give it the nod of respect it deserves. How old can Western Blue Gropers grow? A. 700 years. B. 70 years. C. 7 years. The answer is B. 70 years. How much can giant kelp grow in a day? A. 50 centimetres. B. 5 centimetres. C. 5 metres. D. 150 centimetres. The answer is A. 50 centimetres. Guess what time it is, Ocean Patrollers? It's Porky's activity time. Head over to my website for this week's activity to download. You can become a Porky's Ocean Patroller too and protect our wonderful sea creatures and their homes by taking your very own Porky's Ocean Pledge. find the special POP pledge certificate with the link I've put in the description. Thanks for watching. It's been swell. See you next time.
Porky's Ocean Patrol.